19 years ago, my mom died. 16 years ago, my dad died. 6 years ago, my brother died. Since then, I've thought a whole lot about heaven and what they must be doing right now. As I study the Scriptures, I realize that the phase of heaven that they are in right now is what the Bible calls paradise. Heaven is paradise. Now, the word paradise basically means garden. And we get some clues about what heaven is like right now by thinking about the Garden of Eden. There are several things that are true of paradise heaven that were true of the Garden of Eden. One, they both contain the tree of life. So there's life in heaven. It's a place of innocence, purity, prosperity, and innocence. It's a place of great beauty and beautiful peace. What a beautiful, wonderful garden it must be. It's filled with all types of plants and all types of animals. What an amazing thing to see. We know that humans work the Garden of Eden, and we imagine that humans are busy working and serving in the Garden of Heaven right now. And interestingly, you remember Eve spoke with the serpent. I wonder, are we going to be able to talk with animals when we get to heaven? It's something to think about. Well, we also get some clues from the Mount of Transfiguration, where Elijah and Moses came back to earth and spoke with Jesus. We know that in that case, they were recognizable to Peter and John. They knew who they were even though they'd never met them. Humans are going to be recognizable in heaven. You'll know who the other person is right away. Humans are going to have physical bodies, not just be spirits floating around, but real, literal bodies. We'll talk more about that coming up tomorrow. Humans are going to be radiant. Transfiguration, Jesus in their presence. There was a glow, a glory about them, a radiance. They're going to be able to speak with each other. When mom and dad and other people are communicating in heaven, they're going to be able to speak with Jesus face to face. Just like Elijah and Moses did, I believe my mom and dad have been able to talk with Jesus face to face. How we look forward to that. Beyond that, they had some awareness of what was going on earth. Maybe our loved ones in heaven are able to look in on us on occasion and see what we're doing. I wonder what they think when they look at our lives. And what's interesting is Elijah and Moses came to prepare Jesus for his crucifixion. They must have some understanding, or at least sometimes, of what's going to happen in the future on planet Earth. Very interesting. But you know, the most important thing about paradise is that you want to be there. In Luke chapter 23, Jesus was dying on the cross, and one of the thieves spoke to him, and as a result of it, Jesus said, "Today you will be with me in paradise, heaven." What was it that allowed Jesus to give this man a welcome into heaven, a welcome into paradise? The man did three things. He admitted that he was a thief and deserved death and judgment. He believed that Jesus was sinless, did not deserve death, and did not deserve judgment. And he cried out to Jesus for mercy. He called upon the name of the Lord to be saved. How do you get into paradise? Same way. You admit that you need Jesus and that you're a sinner. You believe that Jesus was the sinless Son of God and that He rose again to pay for your sins, and you call upon Him to save you. I sure hope that I get to see you in paradise, but you have to be sure that you're saved so that you can get there.